Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. Today there are two anniversaries which contrast with each other. Dame Cicely Saunders died on this day in 2005. She was one of the founding pioneers of the hospice movement. She developed an interest in palliative care as a nurse and explored all the different medical ways in which it was possible to relieve pain and so to extend life without putting people through suffering. And she worked in this field for many years until she developed a plan for which she managed to raise enough money to build a purpose-built hospice, the first of its kind, St. Christopher's Hospice, which was opened in 1967. The motto was that you are important because you are you, and you are important to the end of your days. And we all will be familiar of the way in which the hospice movement has mushroomed and the wonderful work that is done in so many of them to help people in their dying days to die at peace and as largely as possible without pain, and to offer to support to relatives and to friends who are supporting their loved one as they die. I think a movement that most of us would want to support wholeheartedly. The other anniversary is from 1933, when the Nazi Party recently come to power in Germany, passed an act, a regulation that authorized the sterilization to prevent the birth of any child who was in any way deformed, so that people who had schizophrenia, people who had epilepsy, people who had what they thought was hereditary blindness or hereditary deafness, even actually people who were alcoholics. In other words, diseases which, although there may be a hereditary link, is certainly not primarily hereditary. These people were subject to sterilization, and it was the first sign of the way in which the Nazi Party was going to determine that some people deserved to live and other people did not deserve to live. And the contrast between that attitude, that some people's lives just simply didn't matter, with Cicely Saunders' attitude that everyone's life mattered right to the very end, struck me as significant on this day, which is an anniversary for both those approaches. And it just made me today want to celebrate life and to realize that all people, whatever their condition, however they may be suffering, when that suffering can be relieved, however little they may seem to contribute to society, or whatever illnesses cause society to have to spend huge amounts of money to support them. Whatever their situation, all these people matter, just as you and I matter. And we matter because we are who we are. And I believe with Cicely Saunders that we matter to the end of our days.